ADHD, 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 it's alive. ADHD, 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 it's alive.
What's up, y'all? It's the host of the ADHD Life podcast. This is take 2 because I was in the middle of editing take 1, right? And then it was just like I was trying to edit the vocals, make them a little crispy or whatever. And then it was just like, and then it shut down. And I was like, you mother. And it's no one else's fault but mine to blame because I didn't save before I started editing. Rule number 1, always save before you edit. Always save. And I didn't save. So shame on me for ruining a really good podcast episode. I will say, I am a little lit right now, so hopefully this will be a good one. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try to start over. I had a pretty good week this week. I was babysitting dogs most of the week. And one lesson I've learned this week is that I will never own dogs like that. No. Not for me. Sorry, Charlie. There's just no way, Jose. Yeah. I'm not going to say it was bad, but it wasn't good either. It was just getting used to that. Within a really short time, it was just like, I already watched them before. And then this week, it's just like constant stuff happening. Like, oh my gosh, like, chill the H out, guys. Like, what are you guys doing down there? Like, and then getting used to their schedule and like trying to get them out in time before they urinate on the carpet or poop everywhere. And those jokers can drink some water. Like, they drink. Don't you just love the English language? It makes you question what you have to say. It makes you question which words you gotta use. Past tense, present tense, conjugations. It's all a pain in the A double snake, if you know what I mean. Why can't we be simple? Simpler. I mean, see, I just corrected myself right there. That's that English language bullcrap that I'm talking about. Speaking of bullcrap, I had to pick up a lot of fecal matter off the floor. A lot. That was not fun. Because, like, you got to be careful not to smear it into the carpet, because if you do that, you got to scrub, and that was a whole ordeal. But the cleaners came, they cleaned the carpet and all that good stuff. And then he said that he was going to shampoo it when he got back. So, hey, all is good, all is well. All 3 dogs are alive. No one died. I did get eat up by mosquitoes. I got ate up this week, man. They like some red bone meat. Eventually, it got to the point where like, I would have to go outside with pants on because they was eating me up. Like, I can watch like my arms, but I can't watch my arms and my legs and the dogs at the same time. Make sure they're not trying to kill each other or run off somewhere. And they did pretty good this week, as far as like running off goes. Because the first time I watched them, man, you give them an inch. And they run a 10K mile. A 10K mile. What the F? And then you can't chase them. Because then they just run more. They'll run another 10K. And you're just like, bruh, I can't keep up. I'm out of shape. I'm not built for this. I'm not ready, bruh. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm not sure how I feel about listening to myself talk in this microphone with the headphones on. But it's all good. Today was a good day. Part of me feels like I should watch what I say because I was told someone said they're going to be listening to my podcast to make sure I don't like expose them or say anything to make them feel a type of way or something, and I was just like, okay. It's like, why would I do that? Come on now. I'm not. I mean, I'm vindictive at times, but to a certain extent, I don't like playing with lives or making people feel less than. So I wouldn't put myself or yourself in that kind of position. Like, you gotta have more trust in me than that's kind of messed up, bro. Like, I trust you, but you don't trust me back. All right, I'm going off on a tangent here. All right, we're gonna get back on topic. Boom. So watch the dogs all week. They were behaved for the most part. Like I said, had to clean up a little pee, a little poo here and there. Boom, bada blap. Made some money. I did a gig Thursday. That was a great little turnout there. Like, when I tell you, they were in there from the time I started playing to the time I left. They was in there like that. And though some were complaining about the music being a little loud, I had to bring the music down. But then they were complaining about the sax being too loud. It's like, I can't do anything about it. I can play softer, but I'm gonna have to take more breaks because that takes a lot of wind control, like a lot more. And don't get me wrong, I love the saxophone, but I do not practice every day, and that's something I've got to do more. That way I can work on my crescendos, decrescendos, and pianissimo sounds and stuff. That way the sax isn't as loud. But again, it's a wind instrument. You blow into it, it's going to make a sound. Now, if it's electric and I blow into it and then I'm able to turn the volume up and down, that would be pretty darn cool. But the Aerophone AE10 that I got to test out and play, that I had for a while, it was just like, once I was done playing, like, oh my gosh, I felt horrible. Like, my lungs hurt, I felt dizzy, and I couldn't breathe afterwards. So I sold that thing, and I was like, I'm going all natural from now on. No more electric saxophones unless it's been like scientifically tested and stuff, because that was just a horrible experience. It was fun while it lasted, but even those times while I was playing it and posting those videos afterwards, I felt the same thing. It's just like, I can't breathe. And I wasn't smoking then. So for me to not be smoking, I'm going to the gym regularly and still feeling that way after playing the instrument. And then now that I vape and smoke cigars and I still feel the same way, it's just like, all right, this isn't for me. No. Like I said, I can adjust the volume. Like, I had the mic turned all the way off at one point, and somebody had said something about the music. So I took a moment to reevaluate, go outside, hit my weed pen a little bit, came back inside, and the rest of the night went amazing. It was awesome. It was fabulous. I enjoyed it very much, and so did the customers. They did, for the most part. I mean, I made out pretty good. I had a friend come out and support me. I was supposed to have some more people come, but they couldn't make it due to things going on in personal life. And I was like, okay, that's understandable. I understand. I respect that. But my friend showing up, that definitely made me happy. That made me really happy, because I was like, I felt myself getting like real upset. I'm like, you MFing pieces of cheese that nobody wants. It's got mold on it. It's in the back of the refrigerator underneath the thing that you put all your cheeses and meats in. I was starting to get upset, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take them up on that free drink. I'm going to get another one. And another one. So by the end of the night, I was pretty cheesy, but at the same time, I enjoyed it. It was a fun little experience. It was definitely this week, the whole entire week has definitely been different because I wasn't at home, so it's not like, and I definitely have a lot less responsibility at the apartment than at someone else's house. I mean, yeah, you watch somebody's dog, but that takes dogs, plural, but that takes more time and attention, and then you gotta make sure things are good at home, and then you have a business that you're trying to run as well. So it's like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put the alcohol down for this week, just to get through this week as much as I can. I'll drink when I can. If I can't drink, okay, cool, that's great. I just hopped up and down in the chair. Wow. The alcohol is talking, guys. As I sip more from the cup. I love when I go to the bar and like I ask for gin straight. I was like, I'm sorry, did you say gin straight? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why would you? You know what? Never mind. It's not my business. And they go and get it. Like they just look at me like, what the hell are you on, sir? And I'm like, nothing. I just like gin by itself. That's all I've been drinking for the past couple months by itself, just gin. I mean, that's the reason why. Main reason why is because like I ran out of Crown, ran out of Pink Whitney, ran out of whatever other stuff that I had. I mean, I still got beer, I still got Truly Lemonade, but that stuff's blah. And it makes me bloated. At least when I'm drinking like hard stuff, I don't have to drink as much, and it gets the job done. And that's the way I see it. And it costs a lot less. So it's cost effective, and it's keeping me from getting a beer belly. So had to weigh my options there. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I won't drink a beer or drink a Truly Lemonade. If that's all I got, I'm gonna drink it. But I've definitely like slowed down this past week, and I'm definitely proud of myself because that was tough. That was really hard. Like I'm sitting in a house full of any liquor or alcohol I can think of, right? And I have free access to it. I was like, hey, if you want to try this, try that, by all means, try it. See if you like it or not. And it's just like, okay, cool. I'll think about it. Hell yeah. And then as the week goes by, it's like, I'm thinking about it. It's like, do I really want to get wasted? Do I really want to do that to my body? Like, I got so much I got to figure out and get done. And I just put it down. I said enough, and I put it down. Like I said, I knew I had stuff to do, and there's a time to party, there's a time to play, there's a time to play games. I guess that's the same thing as there's a time to play, but there's also a time to work and get things done. And I've been all about my business for the past couple of months now. Actually, for the past couple of months now. Let's see, we're in month number 7, so of this year. And then I started having like premonitions of like having my own business when I was working at Structure. So it's been a while, that I've had my own little business going, and it's slowly starting to pick up. Like, I mean, you'll have your busy months, and then you have your like your really, really slow months, and you're just like, bro, what is going on? And the main reason for that is COVID and people not having the money to pay people for their services, and the whole social distancing thing. And that took that really like slowed me down, so I could evaluate and figure out what it is I want to do, figure out what kind of gigs I want to play, what kind of music I'm going to do, and how I'm going to walk my path. And I was already on the the 9 to 5. I'm not working for nobody else ever again. I was already on that path, that warpath, and burning down bridges left and right. But now it's like solidified in my brain like that. Yeah, I may have to struggle for a couple months. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tough it out. I'm gonna have to eat ramen noodles. I'm gonna have to buy the off-brand milk or off-brand clothes, which I've already done that, like I don't, as you can see, well, you guys can't see, but the people in my life can see, I don't buy fancy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the stuff I got is like really cheap. I buy my clothes from Walmart. I get my shoes from the discount store. My jewelry, I go to the flea market or somebody will get me something and then I'll wear it, and then or somebody will give me something like gift and stuff, like a family heirloom, and then I'll wear that. And yeah, I'm real cheap. I'm real simple. I know how to survive. That's how my parents raised me. They raised us to know how to survive. So if I got to survive for a couple months, a year or so, until my business is up and running, that is beautiful. That's great. It's like I'm seeing everybody else's success story and everything work itself out. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still got a job, they still grinding, they doing their thing, but I know people that do what they want to do full time and they're getting paid for it. It's like, yo, that's crazy. I'm happy for you, bro. I can't wait till I get on that level. Because at the I was just telling my sister this, my brother this, some other people this. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta wake up and you gotta go to that job every single day. You gotta get up and do that every day. Your mama can't do it for you. Your daddy can't do it for you. Your grandma, your auntie, your uncles, your cousins, they can't do that for you. So if it's making you unhappy, that miserable, I encourage you to figure out what it is you want to do with your life. Come up with a plan. Excuse me. I was trying to talk and then the words would come out and then like I felt this like really sharp pain in my throat. Ooh, all right, I can stop smoking. And I'm getting tired. No, I don't want to get tired. Come up with a plan. Act out said plan. Well, not act out, but go through your plan as many times as you can and then act upon it. Like, for me, I done came up with a couple different ones, and it's just like, I've tried the whole 9 to 5, and it's not even 9 to 5. It's like 7 to 5, and you're like, what kind of bullshit is this? So I gotta do 7 to 5 until I'm 75, and then I got 7 to 5 years to enjoy that time, that money that I'm gonna get back from putting into my 401k. And then when I die, my family gets part of the life insurance money that I invested into. Come on, Mel, make it make sense. So I gotta work let me just repeat that, because I don't think you guys heard me. I gotta work a 7 to 5 till I'm 75, and then enjoy 7 to 5 years of my life until I die. And I don't even get half the money that I put into it all of those years. Because the government ain't taking care of us. They've proven that time and time again. They don't give a rat's about us. I'm just saying, make it make sense, America. Make it make sense. Therefore, since we live in our best lives, I'm definitely gonna live my best life. Shoot. This music thing gonna take off pretty soon, pretty quick. And it's already proven itself, man. Like, I'm gonna go far with this. I already know. I feel it in my bones. Yes, my music may be depressing and sad, but there's so much more that I can do. What's up, Keisha? Hope all is well. Hope all is blessed. Recording the podcast right now. Had to re-record because I didn't save in FL Studio the first time. Shame on me. My bad. Slap the wrist. Boom, bada bing. Here we go. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, my gigs are picking up and everything. I'm starting to lock in spots. I'm exploring uncharted territory that I've never played at before. I'm booking gigs literally like every other day. There's something new, and it's all part of like being at the right place at the right time, and it's just beautiful, man. It's so effing beautiful. Here I am trying to like keep from cussing because I feel like I have a cussing problem, but I also have a drinking problem. But then again, at the end of the day, we all have problems. Salute. Oh, that's good stuff. Woo. So yeah, in the process of like rebuilding, rebranding, branching out, working with other artists, working with other musicians, people that are already in the game. They already got skin in the game. They've been doing this thing for a while. And I've been told I need to put out a CD, right, with my saxophone. Just saxophone stuff. I can sell that, pass it out with my band. I definitely gotta get some more business cards made. So pretty soon, more business cards will be made. And yeah, like today, I was at the right place at the right time. I booked a gig for the weekend of the 13th. And just by me playing, just willing to play at this church and not knowing if I'm gonna get paid or not, because I know they're gonna take care of me, but at the same time, it's like I'm not expecting them to, because for me to expect that every single time, then I would be like shooting myself in the foot. That's just like when I was at my home church, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing every Sunday and I'm seeing the other guys get paid, and it's like, why am I not getting paid? I'm providing a service. I should be getting paid for this. That's what mom and dad told me. And then I talked to them about it, and then I started getting paid. And I was like, okay, that's what's up. I fuck with it. Hell yeah. And then it's like, it's church too, so I try not to like make it all about the money. I try to get the word in there, you know, try to like bless the Lord, said it, and make sure I tie it and stuff. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here. I'm gonna shut that down really, really fast. Back on track. These past couple months have been full of lots of ups and downs, yeses and nos, and just bad decisions. Very, very bad decisions. Like, too blinded to see the truth. Way too blinded to see the truth. And I'm glad I can see now, because I would say I want to say in 2020, I asked God to like reveal people to me, just to help me to see. And I've seen so much to the point where I wish I hadn't opened my mouth. Like it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Like people in my circle that know everything, you're just like, you know which ass cheek my mole is on. Not saying I have a mole on my ass cheek, but that's an example, you know what I'm saying? Like how close I've gotten with certain people. But yeah, everything's good. Everything's gravy. Just got the resume done. Thank you, Auntie, for helping me with that last night. I'm going to submit that tomorrow, actually. I'm going to submit that tomorrow. Okay, I know what I was going to say. Which will probably be today, because right now it's Sunday, but by the time this is posted, it'll be Monday in the middle of the night. I'm trying to do better, guys. Trying to do better. I really wanted to get this podcast done, and I was on a roll. I was out to get it done. It was great. Everything was hee ha ha, just beautiful. I think I even touched on a couple of things that I didn't want to talk about, but I ended up talking about them anyway. And like I said, I was in the middle of editing, and then it was like, and then it cut out, and I'm like, what the actual F? What is going on here? Come on, technology, get it together. And I think I'm going to have to get a new laptop soon, but it's been bugging me about not having memory and stuff. And I have an external hard drive, but there's only but so much I can put on that thing. And I'm thinking I'm just going to put all my downloaded music on that. That way, if anything, I still have the music on there. When I get a new computer or something, I can just plug it in and pull from the hard drive. And that's what I'm going to do. But as far as the computer itself, it has to be able to handle FL Studio, whatever app, what are the words? I can't even find the words. I'm just so tongue twisted. What I want it to be able to handle all the programs that I need to run my business effectively. And this was the backup to my main computer. I sold the main computer so I can get more music equipment, so I can like upgrade some stuff that I felt like I needed to upgrade at times. So I was like, well, I'm not really using this. I'm using the laptop more, so I might as well just kill that. And now this is like my main thing that I use, like my main laptop. It's like, all right, if this thing like craps to bed like right now, I'm partially screwed, especially if I had a gig tomorrow. But I don't. I do have practice tomorrow, like I said, with the people up at Charlotte. I'm looking forward to that. And they're not expecting me to know everything. They just want me to come in, catch a vibe, find my spot, find my place or whatever, and we're gonna rock out. And it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. I definitely wanted to touch the Greensboro scene tonight, but I knew if I did that, I was gonna be too tired to drive home. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit them some other time. And I've been blowing it off. I've just been blowing it off. The opportunity is there. All I have to do is just knock, bro. All I have to do is knock, knock. All I have to do is knock, and I'm so excited for that. But well, there's no buts. There's no buts. I don't know why I said but. I think it's the alcohol talking, but hey, I'm glad I'm able to record this podcast tonight. Otherwise, I would have blew it off till Monday, and then Monday would have turned to Tuesday, and then Tuesday would have been Wednesday. Next thing you know, a whole other week has gone by, and I didn't post a podcast. I didn't fulfill my promise to you guys. So, thank you for bearing with me and being patient. Hopefully, I don't get kicked off alive for half the stuff I've said already, but yeah, it's all good. Holy crap, I've been talking for 25 minutes and I haven't said a darn thing. Whoops, my bad. Oh yeah, I was trying to like kiss me and stuff after licking his booty hole. Like he was going to town, yo. Like he was getting in there. And I'm like, bruh, you better take your tail somewhere else with that, because I'm not with it. You're not about to kiss me. You're not about to lick me, sir. Well, he looking at me right now like, you're always talking shit. But wait till you fall asleep. I'm going to lick your entire face. I think I'm going to leave it on that note right there. All right, you guys have a wonderful and blessed week. Thank you for tuning in once again. Be sure to check out my latest track, I Am Sorry, by yours truly, i.a.m.m.a.l.a.c.h.i. Be sure to check out my YouTube, i.a.m.m.a.l.a.c.h.i. That's i.a.m.m.a.l.a.c.h.i. with the period in between each letter. I will leave that information in the description below this episode. Yeah. All right, so I'm out. You guys have a wonderful and blessed week. Peace.
ADHD, 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 it's alive. ADHD.